and I'm in a group message with like 4 other people.
Yeah.
This morning I wake up to this. And it says, "What the F?" And I want to listen to the podcast. And I was like,
we haven't even recorded an episode yet.
Yeah,
This
I was
is
like, how
episode 1
the
here.
fuck did you find that? And
Right.
he goes, "Oh, I was looking at random search pics. Like, what the fuck are you searching for? Like,
For real, bro. Like fucking fat, fluffy dudes in onesies.
It's called The Fat Life, and you somehow found 2 fat guys and their podcast. What were you searching for?" No response. Nothing. Okay, cool.
Still haven't gotten a response?
Yeah, it's like...
Was that dude that commented earlier? I can dig this or whatever?
Yeah, oh, no, he's in the group,
Okay.
and he found it through that link that he put onto the our group chat, because he went on there and commented on the Instagram page, and I said, okay, cool. So now there's a couple more people that actually want to listen to the show. That's fine.
Okay.
And it works. It's getting more listeners, but still, like, what the... Why would you?
How do you fucking randomly find this
I
shit?
haven't even told you guys about it, and yet somehow you already know that this is going to be a thing.
Fucking the Fat Life podcast.
Making a movement. Making it quick and early. You know?
For you, those of you still listening, welcome to episode 1
Episode
of the
numero
Fat
1.
Life podcast.
All right.
Woo! All right.
Feeling fat today.
The dogs are looking at us weird. Allie's over there fucking... Ugh. I'm feeling fat today too, man. You ever get those days where you leave the house and you feel great, and then you look in the mirror and you're like, oh my god, I'm fat.
Well, and the funny thing is, I was getting ready to come over here to record, and I put this shirt on, and I started buttoning it up, and I started feeling tight. I'm like, man, I wore this shirt like 2 weeks ago, and it was really baggy, and now I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I know it didn't shrink. It's not that kind of material, but damn,
the worst
today.
Amazon has the worst dress shirts in the world.
Oh, I know.
They look fucking beautiful. You order your size, then you see in the smallest fucking shit after it's delivered. Slim fit.
Uh-huh.
Bitch,
Slim fit.
I can't even fucking button it up past my belly button.
If I'm ordering a 3X, I don't want slim fit.
Mm-mm.
There's a reason there's a 3X behind it. Come on now. What is this bullshit?
Right. It's fucking
fat problems, man.
Fat problems. You got basic white bitch problems. We got fat problems. What do you mean you don't have any queso at Chipotle?
Yeah.
By the way, that shit's disgusting.
Haven't had it yet.
Disgusting.
I haven't been to Chipotle in, God, it feels like years. But
Cafe Rio's got the shit.
See,
They've got, oh my god.
I'm going to have to go there.
They've got this barbacoa. They fucking marinate in Dr. Pepper for fucking 48 hours.
Oh, forget about it.
Oh, game over.
That's it.
Chipotle's going out of business, guys.
Soon.
It's all about Cafe Rio.
I'm surprised they survived when they had that big E. coli break and everything happened. I thought, yep, they're done. This is it. And sure enough, they bounced back like everything else. They bounced back.
People buy some fucking nasty food. You know what's all about Taco Bell? Taco Bell is my fucking number one Mexican food restaurant.
Taco Bell's my life, and if I can't get the Taco Bell, it's Jack in the Box tacos, bro.
No, Jack in the Box egg rolls. Oh my god. Jack in the Box egg rolls with some ranch.
Oh, God, no.
Any of our other fat listeners out there, Jack in the Box fucking egg rolls with some ranch. And don't buy 1 or 2 because you're going to want 10, so order 6.
Oh, that's disgusting. I have friends that do the tacos and ranch. It's like,
why? No, that's disgusting. But egg rolls and ranch, oh my god.
I guess I can get behind that.
Quick Trip gas station.
In QT.
Oh my god.
Easily. Just
for those of you not in Arizona, if you don't have a Quick Trip, I'm sorry for you. They have a full restaurant in there. It is the shit.
By far one of the best gas station foods you can ever get. And it's not like any of those other gas stations where they're like, hey, don't get the food. That place, you better be getting the food.
It's a full restaurant. And then it is not only that, but it is a safe place, quote unquote.
True.
If you're ever having an issue, domestic dispute, whatever it may be, you just need to run away. They have a safe space there for the room.
Hey, that's
you hide in until the police get there and are able to make you feel nice and cuddly in this sensitive fucking world.
True story. If I ever buy anything online from somebody that's secondhand, I always say meet me at QT.
Yeah, all day long.
Because it's the only place that has cameras surrounding the entire building. If I'm gonna get shot, they're gonna get caught. It's just simple.
So realistically, Hillary Clinton supporters stay away from QT.
Oh, jeez.
Trump supporters go ahead. Bernie Sanders supporters, I'd be all right if you went to QT.
Oh, God.
Just not while I'm there. Yeah, we're going to go there.
Come on.
We're going to go there. I'm sorry.
All right.
I don't agree with everything Trump says, but at least he supports the military.
I'll give you that.
And as a military veteran, there's no fucking Benghazi with Trump. I'm going to nuke the shit out of you. come on, Kim Jong-un, bring it. It's like WWE. I want to see a pay-per-view of Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un. One, both of their fucking haircuts are awful.
That's true. Very true.
But two, they're just the both fucking most egotistical motherfuckers out there.
Okay, so that pay-per-view, does it outsell McGregor and Mayweather?
The fuck no.
No,
McGregor should have won that fight.
Of course not.
McGregor should have won that fight.
Oh, thank you.
I want to see that fight as an MMA fight. I get what they were doing. Floyd's got the IRS crawling up his ass. Hey, so do I. But, I don't believe in paying tax. Well, I believe in paying taxes, but not filing taxes.
There you go.
If you owe me money, who the fuck cares? I don't want to file.
Exactly.
I got to pay money to get money you owe me? How does that make sense? It doesn't.
It doesn't.
So just fucking, if I paid you what I'm supposed to pay you, great. And if I didn't, send me a letter. I'll pay you what I owe you. At the end of the day, stay out of my life. Fuck. I mean, like, holy shit. I'm fucking rambling, dude. Let me tell you.
Hey,
Strike Force Energy Lemon is the shit.
I will say I am not the biggest fan of energy drinks. Occasionally I'll have a Monster. I don't drink coffee, but, having a sip off of that stuff that you gave me, incredible.
You just mix it in water.
Exactly, and I've only had maybe a sip, and I'm already just going. I'm ready to go all night long.
Exactly. It's a little aluminum pouch.
Exactly.
It's $1 a pouch.
That's
it's Red Bull's what, $5-6 a can now?
Exactly.
$1 a pouch.
And you get more
wired.
fluid out of it from that one little pouch than you will from any Red Bull of the same size. It's just they don't add up.
No, they don't. I couldn't agree more. So Strike Force, if you're listening out there, I'd love to have you on the show, or maybe send us a box or two of your lemon. And Carter would like try the Make America Grape Again.
Yes,
he's a big grape fan. I think he was a big probably grape fago. Sorry if you hear that fucking dying horse outside. It's some old lady's dog. My pit bull is gonna go fucking nuts. We say the fat life, but I feel like I'm fucking basic bitch today.
Basic bitch.
I got a fucking giant ass pit bull wearing a goddamn camo hoodie. Get the fuck. And it wasn't even my girlfriend's idea. It was mine.
Oh god. I've never believed in dressing up dogs, but honestly, that camo it works.
Oh my god.
Somehow it makes the dog seem more masculine than
right. He looks like a little hipster.
He does. Give him a little beanie to fit on, and he's good. He's good to go.
Come here, buddy.
I agree.
He looks like a little fucking hipster. Little tan fucking pit bull with a camo hoodie.
So by now, if you don't know who we are, I'm going to introduce myself. My name's Carter. And
I'm Reggie.
And this is the Fat Life Podcast. It's something we've been wanting to do for a long time now, and we've finally gotten the chance to get this thing going and get people listening. So welcome to the show. As we said before, this is show number 1, so please
bear with us as we learn how to do some things.
Be kind.
We got a one-man show going on. We got one mic and a MacBook. So, still
really
learning the process.
Need. Exactly, and it's all you need. I mean, we don't have to have this elaborate setup to do a podcast and get people listening. So, we're starting from the bottom, and we're going to be at the top soon.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's our podcast. We don't want to be, all the celebrities and everything like that. We want real day-to-day conversation. So, if you have any topics or ideas, just shoot us an email. It's the fatlifepodcast at gmail.com. We got the fatlife.co. That's right. We're OG with it. It's a .co. So not the .com, because fuck that shit. The .co. Less letters for you to type.
Absolutely. You can always follow us on Instagram as well.
The Fat Life Podcast and Facebook at the Fat Life Podcast.
There you go. And so, what is the Fat Life?
The Fat Life, I don't know, man. It's
Does it have to be defined?
No, it's embracing yourself. Embrace the fluff is the tagline here, and it's enjoy the good foods, enjoy the good drinks, enjoy the good company. Do what's going to make you happy. There doesn't need to be a stigma of I'm overweight or I'm fat. You know what? Fuck you. I love my life.
Amen.
I've got a smoking hot girlfriend, I've got a badass job, nice house, good dogs. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey,
life's good.
I agree with you on everything except for the smoking hot girlfriend.
Well, that's because she's your sister. So,
I can't jump on board on that one.
For those who don't know, I'm dating Carter's sister. And I make it quite awkward for both of them. We got this group chat.
That's funny.
Neither of them know who the fuck I'm flirting with at any moment of the day. Because sometimes, hey, it could be
true.
Carter just to fucking get his cheeks all rosy.
I do get a little jealous from time to time. But yeah, it is what it is.
Oh man, what was it? Like 3 weeks ago, you came over. We invited you over. We didn't have the TV set up in the living room yet. So fucking me, Allie, and Carter all
night.
snuggled up in the king size bed watching movies on Netflix.
Yep, that was a good time. That was definitely a good time. And I remember doing that and then giving a call to my dad.
You fucking told your dad.
Yeah, I was like, hey, yeah, we watched movies for Halloween. It was a good time. He's like,
and he's like, wait, they don't have a TV in the living room. He's like, you're like, no, we're in the bedroom.
Hey, it is what it is. We were in bed. Get over it. This is what life is. It was a good time.
Oh my god.
It was a good time, but definitely. So I don't know about you, but I feel like we want to be able to tackle the tough situations that men and women go through, because this isn't just a man's podcast.
No, not by any means.
A lot of the topics are going to be maybe man-based, but it's not going to be something that's like pro-men, fuck women, this is all about guys.
No,
it's
absolutely.
not who we are.
Absolutely.
But I do want to tackle, tough conversations that I think single men, married men, divorced men, if you're a father of children like myself, I'm a single parent of 2. I deal with shit every single day. That's my fat life that I go with. And, that's what I think the podcast is going to be. And I think it's something that people are going to be able to turn to and listen to and get an idea of what everyone else is going through and maybe give you suggestions on what you can do as a single parent or as a divorcee getting back on the market. Because, I've been on the market for, I don't even know how long it's been now, almost 9 months, and still single.
Damn, where's the baby?
Coming.
Hey, but definitely some real life topics,
Exactly.
I feel like I see a lot on social media. Someone that may be overweight or fluffy, whatever their word is, they want to be like, oh, well, I'm fat, so I can't get a date. No, it's not that issue at all. It's the fact that you have no confidence.
Absolutely.
Have confidence in yourself. Just because someone tore you down, I get it. But there are so many people out there, and there's bigger people out there, men and women, that are attractive as fuck.
Absolutely.
And it's just, and the main thing is, it's like the personality.
So, what did we, a lot of people...
Rewind a little bit. We're going to tell you why we named this The Fat Life. So realistically, Carter is 6'2", 310. I'm 5'10", 267. We're big guys, but we're making it in life. We're being as successful as possible.
Active,
Active, and just living life. Active for me lately has been fucking sitting on the couch with some chips and watching the Seahawks lose to the Atlanta Falcons because, like I've said in the beginning, Cam Chancellor's out now. We've got Richard Sherman out now. Eddie Lacy's out. Russell Wilson's just not a one-man show. He can't do it all himself.
Of course.
Fuck, he did pretty damn good last night, though.
Yeah.
But let's be realistic. Every kicker in the NFL this season fucking sucks.
That's true.
Every goddamn field goal kicker.
I agree.
We need to go fucking find some soccer players that can kick a goddamn ball 1,000 yards and pay them whatever they need, because that's what's winning games this season.
It is.
Fuck.
52-yard
field goal last night, and dude got it maybe 30 yards.
And he's dead on.
Dead on. Just didn't have the leg.
And just couldn't.
Didn't have the leg. So with this podcast, Carter and I were fucking around the other night on what exactly are we gonna call it, and we both just looked at each other and we were like, The Fat Life.
It just made sense.
And so we immediately bought the web domain fatlife.co, and then started Googling to make sure that there was no other podcast, anything like that, and we came across this Reddit, and this is the funniest fucking story I've ever heard in my life. So, Carter, please take it away.
Absolutely. So, went on Reddit and just typed in The Fat Life to see if anything would pop up, and sure enough, we got a hit. And I want to warn you, we aren't making, like we said, we're both fat guys, so we're not making fun of anybody.
By no means.
Please enjoy this story. So, essentially, the story starts out by saying, do you want a story about the fat life? Yes, I do want a story about the fat life. I'll give you a fucking story about the fat life. Yesterday, I tried to go to Barnes & Noble, only to discover that it was International Nerd Day. Now, first of all,
who the fuck goes to Barnes & Noble anymore? Kindle,
exactly.
Amazon,
you have so many different options.
iTunes.
The fact that bookstores are even around is crazy. And then International Nerd Day, excuse me.
That's every day.
Exactly. I'm a nerd, and I take that very, there's a lot of offense there to be had. So the store was packed, and I had to wait in line to get in. Okay, so you had to wait in line. Big deal. When I finally reached the doors, I came to a chilling discovery. I'm already getting goosebumps thinking about it. I couldn't fit through the entrance. Now,
how fucking big do you have to be to not fit to the goddamn entrance?
Okay, I've been to plenty of stores. I've been to Barnes & Noble. Those doors are not fucking small.
But go through the side. Like, go sideways.
There's ways. There's ways to get around.
Like, fuck, maybe you're a little skinnier if you're at the side angle.
Exactly.
And I am.
One of the double doors was locked. Okay, so now we have kind of an idea. Barnes & Noble does have 2 doors. One of them's locked, so now you can only get through one door. How do you get in your house? I don't know. If you can't get through a Barnes & Noble door.
They go through the garage. And then there's no wall.
Exactly.
It's just they walk into the
walk
house.
in and there's the living room. I get it.
Or the sliding glass door.
I tried with all my might, but the puny doorway wasn't accommodating me. Now, okay, let's not be name-calling a doorway because you can't get through. It just doesn't work that way. All right, so I began to panic. Spotting an employee inside, I screamed, "Please, help me." He just stared and claimed that there was nothing he could do. The boss is making us keep the left door locked all day. Now, why would a store keep one of the 2 doors locked? How are people getting out of the store?
Right.
I mean,
going in and out.
Something doesn't add up here because you can't have one door locked and only people coming in the other door. It just doesn't work that way. But I don't know. I don't know how Barnes & Noble does their thing. Maybe you can shout us out and give us an idea, Barnes & Noble. I'm going to start a hashtag, open both doors.
Are they still around?
So.
I really
have to think so. I mean, I know
I'll Google that. Is Barnes & Noble still open?
I don't have to Google it.
They are? Why? Who reads books anymore?
A lot of people do.
Why? Kindle.
Yeah, there's Kindle, Amazon.
Because
you know,
people like to hold a actual book in their hand.
Well, yeah, I do too. But,
I guess
the only book I read is the Bible. Because I'm a godly man.
Oh, okay.
Back to your story,
you got that one. So the employee continues, "Let me go talk to him." Okay, so go talk to your boss about opening up the other door. I think that's the least you can do, right? He ran to the back room, and a tidal wave of teenagers laughed, soon filled the store. He didn't go to get help. He went to get an audience. Okay, cool.
How fucked up would you feel, though? Like, you were stuck in a door,
Oh,
and the employee says, "I'm going to go get help."
Yeah.
And gets a fuck. I would be petrified.
It would be horrible.
I would never go back out in public.
That'd be horrible. Just to make things more horrible, people were beginning to riot behind me. Who's rioting to get into a bookstore? I've seen people riot to get into Walmart.
But do you remember back in
Friday?
the day? Back in the day, when was this written? Does it tell you?
It doesn't say.
So if you're going off of say a Harry Potter release,
okay,
when Harry Potter was new, that's when you would have, you'd have Barnes & Noble at midnight, 1,000 people out front because they wanted Harry Potter.
That's true, but
I do remember those days.
But what is International Nerd Day? I think that's one of the topics.
Isn't that Comic-Con?
Comic-Con, it could be but the comic books don't really come out at Barnes & Noble. I mean, I can understand.
No, Comic-Con, not Barnes & Noble by any means, but Comic-Con.
I wouldn't imagine. It's possible. It's very possible. I'm sitting there thinking, if it's International Nerd Day, what are people rioting to get into the store for?
Yeah,
is there someone signing a book? That would make sense. And in that case, you should know that there's going to be a crowd there. Choose another bookstore. Go somewhere else. But, I don't know. Use a library for all I care.
Are those even still around?
Very few, but they are.
I'm not even kidding.
There's something.
I remember being a little kid going to the library.
Yeah, I haven't been to a library in years.
I think that was the cool thing to do.
So the story continues that some people were yelling, "The fat lady's blocking the door," a little girl screamed as she pathetically kicked at my ankles. Now, a little girl pathetically kicking at your ankles. My question is, if you're a big person who can't get into the store, you don't have ankles. You probably have cankles. So let's be realistic here. You're lying in your story, and I'm already not liking that fact. Okay? Let's see here. When her mother began to cheer her on, I could barely choke back a monsoon of tears. Living in Arizona, we know what monsoons are, but if you don't live in Arizona, a monsoon is,
it's fucking gnarly.
It's bad. We get haboobs, which is a fun word to say, but, we get a lot of dust. wind, rain. I really highly doubt that your eyes were monsooning. So that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think she had dust coming out of her eyes.
There's no lightning. Maybe some thunder out the ass, but I don't know. Eventually, the owner, a kindly old Hispanic man. Now, why do we need to mention that the fact is the man's Hispanic? That doesn't make any sense to me, but we'll continue.
The owner?
Yeah,
It's fucking Barnes and Noble.
Exactly.
The owner would not be in Barnes and Noble.
Exactly. The owner, a kindly old Hispanic man, came to my rescue. I bet he was riding a horse, too. I cannot open the door today, but if you meet me behind the store, I will be happy to let you in through the loading dock. Who tells their a customer that I'm going to let you come in through the loading dock? Like, how big is this person? Like, I wish there were pictures so I could understand. Because
why can't
not
they
adding
open the door?
Again,
Why
don't know.
can't they open the other side? Just let her through.
If you're the owner, you have the ability to just open the door and let them in.
Right.
There's no reason for it. And here's my question. Okay, so Barnes & Noble has 2 doors, which means there's probably a divider between the 2 doors.
Yeah.
Okay, is this your first time going to Barnes & Noble? You didn't know that there's a divider there, so you probably aren't going to fit anyways if there is? What do you expect? The whole company's just going to accommodate this one fat person? It doesn't make sense.
They should.
Well, I agreed. There should
We're
be
gonna
more
start a new
fat
petition.
rides at
Oh my
the
God.
fair.
Don't even, no. Just finish the story, and then
Yeah,
we'll talk
well-
about the fat discrimination that is Disneyland.
At these words, the store's congregation mushroomed into hysteria. People were on the floor laughing. I would be laughing too, because that is goddamn hilarious.
Why does someone just try to push her in?
It worked for Winnie
Like,
the Pooh.
here, pick up this boob, get past the divider. Pick up the next boob, get past the
And you know
divider.
what? I didn't even think of it until just now. This reminds me of that cartoon of Winnie the Pooh being stuck in the rabbit's hole and can't get out.
Yeah.
And they had to push him out. And to me,
You remember Shallow Hal?
yes, I do.
That's what I'm picturing in my head. Like,
That makes
this
sense.
chick has to be that big
Of course.
to not be able to get through the door.
Has to. There's no reason that it shouldn't work. So the story continues, and to its end, it says, "Then a moment I never prepared for came, as the situation went from humiliating to horrifying.
Uh-oh.
A man with a trench coat walked up to me and opened it, revealing an assault rifle. Okay, I don't understand why we need to know that. My heart stopped. He hissed at me, 'I have a concealed carry permit. Just remember that.' Okay. I cried. I ran from the doorway and ran back to my car. Now, first of all, you're probably not doing much running if you can't get through the damn door. But that's, it's just my opinion.
Speed walking.
Speed walking. All right, that's more believable. It almost made me glad that bookstores are on their deathbed. Okay, why do we need to take shots at bookstores because you can't get through the door? It's just unbelievable. And that was the Reddit post. Like, I couldn't believe that someone would, first of all, post that and tell that story.
If this is a true story, like, there's so many flaws to it.
It's true. It's true.
It's just absurd. No, I feel bad for the lady if that's true life, because, well, as bigger guy, like I said, Disneyland fucking sucks.
I agree. Disneyland I don't have as many problems with. I will say that. I can get on most of the rides. It's a state fair when it comes into town.
What do you mean you can get on most of the rides?
Most of the rides at Disneyland I don't have a problem with.
Motherfucker, last time I went to Disneyland, which was February, I get on this fucking ride. This motherfucking employee had to get a running, leaping start as I'm holding the restraint so we can push it in to lock it. Like, what the fuck?
That's God. That's the fact that a company like Disney can't come up with rides that accommodate everybody.
And that's the thing, though, is it's always like for bigger guys. I'm not sure about bigger women, but for bigger guys, it's not always fat. A lot of times, it truly is your body mass in bone and muscle.
That's true.
So it's like I have a very large chest, and so it's like that's where I always get caught up. It's not that I get caught up around the waist or the belly, because I can suck that shit in like a professional. But, the chest and the shoulder area is where I get caught up.
That's true. Anytime I've ever been on a roller coaster that has like a chest press, I can't get into them anymore.
Right.
And
That's what I'm talking about.
And that's a lot of the stuff that I write at Disneyland.
And Disneyland's a shit.
Yeah.
I love Disneyland. I love
Exactly.
California Adventure more.
Exactly. And I think it's, when I go to the state fair, I personally am a thrill seeker.
But
I won't ever do a
Carter,
slingshot.
Why the state fair? This past year's Arizona State Fair, their big fucking hoopla was, oh my god, everything's doused in fucking hot Cheetos. Like, they had hot Cheeto ice cream, hot Cheeto cheesecake, hot Cheeto pizza, deep fried hot Cheeto. I'm all for a hot Cheeto, but fuck, not on like goddamn. They got fucking hot Cheeto condoms. Allie, you want to try one of those out? Like, woo! Tonight's on fire. No,
Oh my God, I couldn't
like
imagine.
limit that shit at something normal. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, I've never really been a fan of like the deep fried Twinkie. I am a
Yeah,
fat
no.
guy, but a deep fried Snickers, a deep fried Ho Ho, it doesn't appeal to me. But I guess the thing that I do like about the state fair is like you can't get Navajo tacos anywhere else.
The fuck's a Navajo taco?
Oh Jesus! You don't even know what a Navajo taco is?
No.
So a Navajo
I think
taco,
I'm one of the most random fat guys that I'd much rather have healthier foods.
Well, okay, I can get that.
In the aspect, now don't get me wrong, I'll fucking go down on some gnarly, horrible food for you. But like on a day-to-day basis, I'd much rather have something healthier, unless Taco Bell's an option. If Taco Bell's an option, game over.
It's
Like
it.
I want that every night.
I agree. So a Navajo taco. Have you ever had chalupa?
Yeah, of course.
So essentially, a Navajo taco is the exact same thing, except it's made on a flatbread.
Okay.
So it's kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Deep fried funnel. Have you ever had funnel cake?
What are you talking about, like an elephant ear?
I don't know what that is.
How the fuck you don't know what elephant ear is?
You don't know what a Navajo taco is, so
Yeah,
we're even.
like sugar bread or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it's
So
unsweetened.
What I'm assuming is you're taking like this deep fried elephant ear and like funnel cake
Essentially.
essence, and then turning that into a taco.
Yes, with
But tell me it doesn't have
taco
powdered
meat.
sugar and shit.
No,
in it.
it's taco meat. Some put beans on there. Some put lettuce, tomato, sour cream, cheese. It's like eating a chalupa, but it's with real fry bread and not that shitty flatbread that they try to fry at Taco Bell. Being that I used to work for Taco Bell, I can tell you the secrets there, but we'll do that in another show.
And you still eat Taco Bell?
I still eat Taco Bell.
So it's not a horrible
worked,
place.
No, I worked at Taco Bell for 2.5 months. I ate Taco Bell every single day. The day I left Taco Bell to go to another Taco Bell to have more Taco Bell because I like Taco Bell that much.
Taco Bell's
That's life.
shit, dude.
That's life.
Like they've got that new what was it, the quesarito?
The quesarito.
Oh my god.
The one thing that they came out with recently that I didn't like was that their deep fried chicken quesadilla.
Oh fuck that.
Oh, it was
Or
garbage.
that breakfast AM
Oh
bullshit.
god,
With
that's
like a deep fried egg on the outside as the taco shell.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. And I liked when they did it with the chicken, when they did the inside out chicken taco, which was really good
I never
because it was
tried
like
that.
it pretty much tasted like a hot and spicy chicken patty, but wrapped as a taco
Yeah.
shell with lettuce and stuff in it. It worked. I liked it. Tasty.
Have you ever, the other day I did this at work, I felt like fucking horrible. Have you ever gotten, the 12-pack, the party pack,
I eat them by myself.
of straight soft tacos and just eat it yourself? Like, I had a couple families come in, they brought them for some of my employees, they brought like 4 boxes of them. And I took a box to myself and ate that shit in like 5 minutes.
It's
Like,
a
oh
true story.
my god.
True story. I used to work for State Farm in the tech department about 4.5 years ago. We had a supervisor there who would, every Friday, he would buy a 12-pack.
Okay.
And he'd sit at his desk and eat them all by himself. And then eventually it became, what can you eat on top of the 12-pack? So we used to do
On top of the 12-pack?
on top of the 12-pack.
Well,
So he would,
you talking about, you eat the whole box too?
he eats the 12-pack and then
No, like the cardboard.
No,
you
no,
eat the
no,
box?
he ate all the tacos, and then he would eat like a triple cheeseburger from McDonald's. Or he would eat like 2 Big Macs on top of it. And he was like
the fuck? Was he a big dude?
140 pounds.
Dude, that's what I don't understand. Like, so you
couldn't
watch
get
like the Nathan's like hot dog eating contest,
I know.
and these skinny motherfuckers that don't have an ounce of fat on them are the ones destroying everybody.
Exactly.
And I'm like, dude, like I think, and I know, like I'm not the only big guy that doesn't eat a ton.
That's true.
Like, don't get me wrong, I've got my days where I'm like, fuck, I'm going hard.
Yeah.
But halftime, it's a small meal, and I'm fucking done.
Yeah, for the most part, I usually I'll go as much as I can until I can't eat anymore. which is a horrible way of doing
that's horrible
things.
for you.
It's horrible, but I love it. Like
Horrible
I'll go to
for you.
McDonald's and 5 hot and spices later, I'm still going.
Oh,
Like,
dude. I
keep
could
going.
do hot and spices all day long, but you got to request extra mayo.
fuck yes.
Extra
Thank
mayo on
you.
them, yeah.
Thank
Get some
you.
extra mayo on them.
I used to get made fun of
Oh my
every
God.
day for asking for extra mayo, and it's like, why? Every time I get it with regular mayo, there's barely anything
Right.
on there, and it's a dry fucking sandwich.
Exactly.
I don't want that bullshit.
You know, the worst part, though, is for me, I'm pretty sure for you, too. You know, I wear slacks and a button-up to work every day. You get that shit on your lunch break, and you got fucking mayo dripping down your shirt.
Yep,
That
got a
shit does
giant white
not
stain.
come out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's worse than fucking toothpaste.
It's worse than cum.
Why you
Did
got
I
cum
go
on
there?
your dress shirts? Woo! This is taking a turn for the worse.
I apologize. I've used this dress shirt or two to clean up after a while, but hey, you know what it is.
We're going to your spank bank now.
Nah.
Oh boy,
I don't know.
we're gonna have to hold that off for another episode.
I don't know if we want to go that deep. There's
Well, hey
not that
guys,
many
if you're
stories.
still listening, thank you. This is again our first episode. Please look for many more. We are gonna try and do a podcast a week. Throw it out to you guys. Look for us on iTunes, SoundCloud, and then eventually we'll get it on Google Play, things like that. So for now, again, thank you for listening to the Fat Life Podcast. This is Reggie
I'm
and
Carter.
my co-host Carter.
Embrace the fluff.
Embrace it.